Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we are going to be using a book or opus, and we are going to make a page ensemble and an embellishment. So I have this book. I don't know where the cover went for it, but it has all these great colorful pages, and since I've gone with a botanical look, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use this page. Remember that I like to have some small pages in my journal. So we're going to put those aside. So what I did was I went into the journal, or to the book, and I found where the, it is several signatures, this book is. So I had the thread right here, and I went in and I just cut the thread, and that gives me a full 2 pages to be able to make a page for my journal, okay? Then I just go ahead and come and take these out. Just like that, until they don't come out. Okay, that one is probably, well, it stayed intact. Ooh, I kind of like that one. It's got a lot of green on it. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside. So these are my pages, and I'll have those for another project. Okay, so I have this and I have this, and I'll be able to put this in the journal, and it's really nicely intact, so I don't think I need to worry. If you think that you need to reinforce it, you can go ahead and reinforce it with washi tape, and the way that we can do that, you know what, let's do it on this side. Okay, and like I said, I don't need to do that this time, but we'll show you in case you need to do it on yours. Of course, my glue. I did not put my pin all the way in when I was finished. I know that I have a pin, a beautiful pin stopper dangly thing coming as a gift, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so I have this, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and that will give me a little bit of reinforcement. You can do it on both sides if you're concerned. Like if your strings were smaller and you had more area that's compromised. Okay, so there we go. I think that's going to look really nice in the journal. Okay, and I have used this in other places. Okay, ooh, I like this. So I'm thinking, you know, we have not done a tuck, and I have this piece that I can do a top tuck out of. Okay, so what direction? Obviously, I want to see that, okay? Okay, I'm thinking we'll do this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. And we're going to put in a top tuck, and we're going to use the okay, so if it's going in like that, then I'm going to go ahead and draw this on this side. The other sides I'll do after. Okay, so I've got my gold side there. And we'll come and get an idea of... So if I start here, and I'm just going to make a little indentation there with my fingernail, okay? So we'll come across here. Again, I'm going to use the swizzle. Okay, so when I say swizzle, I'm just, instead of doing a straight line, I'm doing a squiggly line, or squiggly line, and that's just to give more glued area that will help, I believe, will help this to stay down, okay? It'll give you a tighter tuck, okay? So now I'm putting this on. And I've used this paper. Now remember, this was my wrapping paper. Okay, I'm going to come over here and just cut that. Okay, and then for this, we can turn this over. And cut this down. Okay. So for Opus, the letter O of November for this month's challenge, you can use any book, okay? But it needs to be a different book than you've used for any of the other elements, okay? So in the olden days, the things that I tell you would have been the only things you were using in your journals. But we had so many of us, that, including me, that, you know, we weren't getting to use a lot of our things that we purchased. And, you know, it was... I just wanted everybody to be able to use whatever is in your stash. I still recommend putting together like a kit of things that you want to use. Okay, so we've used the book page is the base of our element, and I've added a tuck here. I like that this is down here. It's going to give us some space there. Now, I had not tried this Big Mama's masking tape. I haven't tried this on this book, so let's go ahead and see. I'll do it on this page. Okay, you know, she takes the masking tape and puts it on and then takes it off, and it pulls up the ink. Okay, and then it makes it so that, okay, so now we've got this piece of masking tape that we can use in the journal, but also we have taken up some of the words. So if I do that here, then you would be able to write underneath here, and I think that would be awesome. So we're just going to do, and I should have done it before, but you know how it is. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm scratching it down. So I do hope that you have checked out Big Mama Sandy Moore on YouTube. She is a kick, and oh my gosh, she takes everything to another level. You know, I get to do, I love doing what I do, but finding the artists that just go above and beyond, and then getting to have them as part of our community, what a blessing. Because, you know, I know that I'm pretty much a lazy crafter. I tell her that all the time. I'm like, I'm just lazy. Whoops. But look at, now we've opened that up. And we've given that space that we can then write on. Okay. So this is masking tape. This is just regular masking tape that I'm using here. And I'll probably need to go and make something after this with all these pieces of tape rather than having them hang around. Okay. Okay, so this is part of my page ensemble, is I do want you, now I don't want to lose that page number because you know I love the numbers. Lost a little bit of it. Okay. Come over here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I took up a whole piece of, look at that, like took off a layer of paper. That's weird. Okay. And then okay, that didn't. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. So you've got a tuck, and now you've got area that you can write on. Thank you for that that tip, Big Mama. That is awesome and has been so much fun to be able to use. So now I want to do something up here, and I'm thinking some of the joint tape. And I do have that listed. I get it at Lowe's, and I did find it online. And so it is listed in my, in the products that I'm using in this video. So you can find that there. And if you purchase it from there, I get a little commission from Lowe's or YouTube, and it does not cost you anything extra. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around. Okay. So remember, we have to use, oh, you know what? Real quick. Let's ink this. Oh, this weird voice. Okay. So I can go ahead and come over here and on any of these pages, but I'm going to show you some other ideas for embellishing a book page. Okay, so let's go ahead, come over here. Oh, I like the way that does. So I'm going to take this moment to remind you that in January we will be doing just junk. So one thing that you're going to want to find is a book. Okay, and sometimes finding a book that you can use all the pieces of it is a really good thing. Oh, look, let's go around this a little bit. Oh, yeah. That gives you 2 columns to write in. Oh, and I like this. Look at that grungy mess. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and pull this over. Okay, so we've used washi tape, ink, wrapping paper. There is sewing paper on the other side of this to make the wrapping paper thicker. And we have the tape also. Now I have this little piece. What if we make a little, like a little cluster to go right here? What else do I have? Huh, there's a, that's kind of fun. That's a little mushroom house. How about a piece of, yeah, I think we'll use a piece of this. I cut off some pieces of the cheesecloth. Okay, if we put that across, put this is a bingo number from a bingo game. I used to get my bingo game at Dollar General. I don't know, I don't know if they still have them. Okay, so staples. So ink, sewing, staples, those all count as enhancements. Okay, so when you have to do your add three things, if you're doing the challenge, you know that you have to add 3 things. Okay. So there we go. The glue should come out now. Okay, so I made a little cluster. And I've got some things that I had cut out over here. And I was like, oh, I can use those. Okay, that gives me this little cluster on here. So that is my page ensemble, okay? Now, over here, I have this happening. And I have, okay, I think that one's too big. I have my little treat bag. And so I'm thinking we could go treat bag, or okay, I think we'll go treat bag here. And do I have a second one? Yeah, so if you are a Dear Julie Emerald Patreon, you have some of these little treat bags because I put them in often. Now, I'm thinking we can go ahead and on this top one, we can cut it down, okay? So, you know, one of the things I don't think that you need to do everything as it is. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to make it into this one will be a tuck. Okay. Now I want to ink it. Remember I said I was going to give you a few ideas for adding things to book pages, okay? So double pocket is my idea here, but I'm using these little tiny treat bags. They are from Dollar General. Okay, so there's one, and it can go in. Now, we can have this here, and I'm going to do both. Oh, should I have it come up off the top? How will that look? Nope. We'll leave it on. Okay, so we're going to go around here, across the bottom, and up the side. And that's going to, you know, because I love pockets and I cannot lie, so we're going to have an extra pocket here. Okay. So that will give me a tuck spot here. and a pocket here. Okay, now for this one down here, it is going to overlap. And I can... Okay, now we'll go ahead and put this on the inside of the treat bag. Okay, and then across the top. And remember, I'm using my raggedy one. It gives me kind of a curly look. I like it. Okay. And then we'll add this in here. And we're going to make our pocket on this side also. Okay. So cross the bottom again, the side, and over the top. Okay. Take that. You know I like that page number. I'm keeping it. Okay. Go like this. So we've added a tuck, a pocket, and a pocket. Okay. So I really like that. And then I'm going to come over and do the same thing here. Okay. And so this is going to give me this page. And so on this page, okay, so this would be a good page for a belly band going either direction. Okay, so this was my main one. This is the one that's part of the challenge. So now I have made a tuck. Okay. This is extra. And then whatever I do here will be extra also. So I'm looking around to see what I have. Okay, I have this. This is actually a DearJulieJulie digital right there. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. Okay. We're going to build a belly band here. Okay. So it is longer than what we need, which is fine. It's got a funny little curl right here. I think we'll unfunny the curl. Okay. And let's see if we go like this. Remember, I've used a paper that's similar to this color in the journal. Okay, so if we go across. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can get this off really fast. I'm going to add that. Okay. I might have to add glue again. Yeah, we're going to add glue. Sorry about that. I should have done this on a... I'm using these lines. Okay, so there we go. And we'll cut this. This is not one of my requirements. Okay, this is extra. I'm just showing you another thing that you can do with your belly band. We're going to go with the squiggle and the squiggle. And that just gives us a tighter okay. We can go ahead and leave that because it's small. Okay. Now remember we had these. It's like, what do you do with these? Well, you can go ahead and rip them. Okay, and then because we pulled up paper, we've got it. You've got a little bit of tacky, but most of it is not tacky. So we're gonna re-tacky. Okay, then we can come over and add this to the edge. Now remember, this is a pocket, so we want to go up to the edge, but we'll leave. Okay. There we go. Isn't that cool? Okay. And then we can go ahead and add, I was going to do something else, but you know, we've got to, let's see, is this one, are any of them on? Okay, I like this. Okay, so remember this one? This is the one we're going to use. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and line this up on the side. Okay, and then I'm going to come over and add glue. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put this on so it goes right, the tape part goes right up to the edge. Okay, like this. And I'm going to make a tab out of it. Okay, so okay, now I'm going to cut it. Okay. And this is a belly band. Okay, so we'll be able to put something in there. Okay, then we'll go ahead and add glue here. All the way to the bottom. Wrap it over. Okay. That's what we we end up with. I really like that. Okay. This goes this way. Okay, so then I can go ahead and something will be able to go in there. Okay, so I probably will do the same thing like we did here on this page, and I love it. Now, could do a belly band across here, and you would have some cool images, but that is my page ensemble. So this is my required page ensemble. You can make, they all have to be different. This is going to be my tuck, my top tuck. And I added this cluster with the bingo piece, or a game piece, and some cheesecloth that has been dyed, the joint tape from Lowe's. This is a piece of cardstock that I had from if you saw the pages I was making for my memorial album of my sister. This is one of the scraps from that. Okay, we went around with the gold pen. I did use wrapping paper here, and now I've got a place that I can tuck something up in there. And so, okay, and then an extra page, I did this double pocket. Actually, you have 3 pockets and a tuck. So you have a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and a tuck here. And we made these using the little treat bags. Okay. So and then we added the belly band, build a belly band, okay? And this probably needs something added to it. So I'll be looking for something to add here, probably from, maybe one of the small tags or something, or even a piece of this. So watch for that, okay? So this is my book page, or my opus, the O in November. And I made the top tuck, okay? And so now we're going to make my embellishment. And I am going to use this large file card from a... it's from a yeah, you know what it's from. It's from an address book. Oh my goodness. I know that this my brain's gonna get better. I know it. Okay, so I'm gonna make a large file card. Now I want to make sure, so how big are we? We are 8.5 inches. So I am going to want to cut some off. So I'm going to cut this where I had put the information. So we'll come over, because I want this to fit in a large pocket, but I don't want there to be, to be too tight. I'll have that I can use later for something. I think this is going to be great. Okay, so we've got this piece. We've got this piece. Oh, too small. Okay, we've got this piece. Okay, go ahead and flatten it out, and we will use, I'm going to go right up to the edge, okay, right up to the edge. I should have thought this through a little bit more, because I have an idea that I could have done, but we're already putting the glue on, and I'm getting down to the bottom of this. This is my extra strength craft bond glue stick. Okay, so since we're going to the edge, let's go ahead and pull this right up to the edge. Okay. Put it down. Okay, and then if we end up with pieces that are not glued, usually it's the corners that somehow get not glued. Okay. Okay, so we are going to be using the book page from the Opus, which is a book on so what do I have left on my #1 list, which is where I'm making my page and my embellishment from? I have envelope and embossed paper that I'm still going to have to do. Envelopes and embossed paper. So this is for the November 1-2 Junk Journal Challenge 24. Okay, we do a challenge here each month. It started out as a way for me to have content as I was taking care of my brother and my parents. And then after they passed away, it just made it so that I knew what I was going to be doing every day because of the challenge. It also, there's way more to it than that, but that is part of it. Oh, I like this. Now, what if I put this down, then you're going to see through it. Okay, so if I put this down, I was going to put a ribbon through it, but I think that might be kind of a cool way of putting this down. And then I use this scrap that I have. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and put glue. Like I said, I was going to put ribbon through it, but then I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, let's use that. You know me, I like it when we can use scrap. Oh, I want it to go this way. Okay. And we get that. Then I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then we can add this. Okay. Okay, now we got to use our Opus, which we have this. And we're going to put okay. We're going to make this into a pocket. Okay. We're going to have to cut a little more off. See, when I first did it, I did it with a full one, okay? So when I was thinking about making it, and here I have cut it down so much. I kind of like it on here better. Well, that'll give me another one, okay? That'll be an extra. I'm going to put this on here and then fix this up, okay? So let's go ahead, and this is going to be my pocket. Okay, I'm going to go right up to this edge of this over here. I like this tattered look here. Okay. We know that this needs to be smaller. Okay. We know. Okay, and that's going to give me a pocket. Perfect. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to put, did I end up with a Dear Julie Julie digital on my page? Oh my gosh, I didn't. So we need to add a Dear Julie Julie digital here. I'm going to go ahead and add one here. But first, we need to ink. So bloopers are included again today. I think we had bloopers yesterday too. It's all good. The cough is irritating. And I apologize. Okay. So we have the pocket. I should have done it on that side, but that's okay. This gives us journaling space, right? Oh, it grungies nicely. Wow. I grunged that right up. Okay. So this is going to go into, it'll go in a large pocket. And so we've inked it. And then we're going to add a Dear Julie Julie digital. I think we used the vellum one of this in the bag of flowers. Okay. Okay, there's that. Does it need something behind it? go around this with the gold pen because we've been doing that. And I found that going around it with a shaky hand like this makes it look more like the gold was underneath the tattered. Okay, you want to go back and fill in all the white spaces of the tattered edge. If you see antique cards, a lot of them will have this type of thing added to them. Okay, there we go. I love it. I think we'll go ahead and make this also a little bit of a tuck spot. Oh, hello, Lucy. I know. He's still in. I know. Alley-oop is still in the house. It's all good. It's all good. We rescued a kitty just like we took you in. What'd you do? Did you have some washi on your paw? Okay, you can go now. You can go now. No, you're not gonna go? Okay. Okay, so we've got this little spot that can then have something tucked in there. I don't really like this one, but I do like this one. Okay, and let's see. I think we'll use this up here. Oh, we need to. I know. I hear you. You're quite loud. So it's cold this morning, so I've been letting Alley-oop in the morning. Plus, there's been another dog out in the on the street, and it came up and was going to eat Alley-oop's food. So Alley-oop is a cat that just showed up, really skinny. And so we've been feeding it. We're going to take him and get him fixed. And our girl cats are not happy. They're not happy. I love this, but this is a large file card. Okay, so obviously this is not the same as what it, ooh, but I like that. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, I'm going to come over and put squiggle, and glue on in between. So I got a couple extra things made this time. Remember, I have to fill all the pockets and the tucks, so having an extra one of these is not a... Oh my gosh, you saw that too, didn't you? You knew that I was doing that. Okay, well, let's do it again. Bloopers are included. Do you do that? Put it on upside down. The real question is, do you do it for the world to see? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put that down. And then I'm going to come back. I'm I'm going to swizzle along here. And I'm going to bring the washi tape in. So this is a Tim Holtz washi tape out of one of the tubes. There we go. Oh, I like it. Then I'm going to come over and attach some of the joint tape. This is from Lowe's. I did put this in my description box in items. You can find it down below this video, I believe. Okay, there we go. I love it. So this is a large file card. And I think we'll go ahead and add. Okay, so my Dear Julie Julie digital is that. Now I have Dear Julie Julie on the digital. I have some of these size that I could be using for stamps also. And then you could print these out in on vellum and have them be, I'm really liking this postmark stamp. It's got a lot more going on than my usual one. And then I think we'll go ahead and come down here and just stamp that. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, large file card with a pocket. Large file card with a pocket. And my pocket on my large file card is made from a book page. And so, oh, look at that. Isn't that a great page? Okay. Put those over there. We could add a piece of this. What if we add a piece of this? Yeah, we'll add a piece of this to the back. You know, because we're trying to use up our scraps, right? I may go back to some of my other pieces. Okay, and I'm going to, let's see, we'll go up to the edge, but some of it's going to go over. What a fun little collage. What a fun little collage. I love it. Okay, got a large pocket there. Okay, so on this, I need to add a Dear Julie Julie digital. And so we're going to pull out, okay, that is field notes. I don't want field notes. That is all field notes. Just regular. Ah, here we go. Like, this got to be here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have this mini page. And let's see. I think we'll go with this one, okay? so this is the mini large tags. Okay, so the page with, there's some mini tags, and then there's or these are small tags. These are mini. And we're going to make a tab. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rip along the edge of these flowers. I just think it's going to look I don't want to put it down here. I could put it up, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it down here. I'm going down here. Okay. So I want to, before I glue it, I want to go ahead and make the fold so it's ready, and then check it. Make sure there's nothing hanging off either side. Okay. And now we go ahead and put our glue on the whole tab. Okay. And we're going to bring it down here. And I'm going to line it up. And so I've lined it up here, and then I'm lining my tab up at the 5-inch mark. Okay, and then I'll fold it over. Oh, I just closed my pocket on this side. Didn't I do that last time too? I think so. Like I said, bloopers are included. Okay, so I have a little compromise here. So I'm going to take some of this. Boy, usually there's a, oh, there we go. There's the spot. Okay. So my paper right here, it ripped. So we're going to put this, and okay, let's go ahead and lift that up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I like it. Who would have thought? This is my favorite product that we found in 2023. This joint tape. Okay, love it. Love it. Okay, so added a DearJulieJulie tab. Ripped my paper, so I put it back together using the joint tape. And yeah, so I will be coming back and doing something here. I mean, could use, let's see. wrap around this. I think it's a morning glory. I don't remember for sure. But this is an image out of my embroidery book. Or is this? This might be an antique postcard, actually. So the digital that I'm using here is Butterfly Garden. It is full of flowers, just full of beautiful flowers. And then there is a couple of pages of butterflies that you can cut out and use with it. So I am using the floral images today. You know what? I think I want to add, I know this is extra and not, but let's go ahead and we're going to gold pen the edge of this. Okay, there's that. Okay, where'd my flower go? Kind of a cool book to have these pieces out of because it's a plant book, so no probably no inappropriate language. Okay, we'll add this. I just need my flower. Well, I'm going to be adding that flower, and that'll be my, there it is. Holy mackerel. Okay, how about some, let's grab a bigger piece. Okay, so this is the piece that I've been grabbing from. Sure it is. There we go. This is the cheesecloth. Okay, I think we'll grab the fabric tack. We'll put down a puddle. Okay. Put that down. And add our flower. Okay, and then you remember I'm trying to use up these buttons. I think this might be a good place for a button. Okay. And I have been putting glue around the outside. Okay, I love it. Okay, so we fixed this up. This is my belly band. Woo. And I love the way that turned out. So this was extra. Belly band was extra. These were extra. This is my page ensemble for Opus or book. And this is my embellishment for Opus or book. This is a large file card, so it will be able to go into a large side pocket. I don't have any made yet, but I usually put at least one in a journal. It could be 2 pages, 2 full pages put together with a large pocket, and then adding this in. I love the way this turned out. Which one is your favorite? I really like the belly band. Thank you, Big Mama, for this idea that works out really well. And I like that we have 2 things made with the same thing. So we have, that will help to keep the journal cohesive. And that's why I like to do that. So what did we use this time? We used on the embellishment, I used an address divider from an address book. I totally took the address book apart and cut it up and took out the pages that didn't have anything on them. But this was one of the dividers. Already has the little tab. I added the Opus or book page pocket. I love that, giving us a place to add something. And then we did the washi tape stamp with the cancellation. I went ahead and added a piece of branding strip so that it showed through. We've got the great color coming through. Added the stamp and the cancellation, some stamping down here. This is one of the masking tape pieces from taking the words off. And then the washi tape here on top of where it was so white. I love that. Added some joint tape. Here we have a little place that we'll be able to put in a little something. This is actually a sticker, so that it won't be that, but it could be this. Okay, that could go in there. And I love it. I love it. Also has inking. So Dear Julie, digital gold pen. It's got way more than the 3 things. That is my embellishment. For my page ensemble, I took the Opus page and took the writing off with the masking tape. I added a tuck from one of my scrap pieces from the Zorro pull-out page, and then added the gold pen, the joint tape, and then a little cluster that included a scrap from cardstock, the bingo piece, the staples, and the cheesecloth. And here's my Dear Julie digital. And then just to have some other things and give you some other book page ideas, I did a belly band here and the double treat bag pockets here. Remember, I fixed the page with that joint tape. And yeah, so there's that. And we also reinforced with the washi tape there. Okay, I love how this turned out. Again, let me know which one was your favorite. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, guys. Today, I hope you find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.